So this is my first official college vlog. Carter Beth, this is for you. Anyways, so I've tried to make other vlogs. They have been absolute trash, and I just decided I was going to put it all together in one video. So you're about to hear the past month of my life. Anyways, we're going to start out with the move-in weekend because that's what came first. Move-in weekend was hectic and crazy and fun and sad and all the emotions in between. I had to say bye to my parents and my sister and my dog, but I got to move in and meet new people and go to so many events. So as you can imagine, I was all over the place. It was a really hard weekend for me. Like I did not think I was going to be able to adjust. I had my first meltdown within like the third day of being here. I was ready to go home because I missed everybody, and it just took a while to adjust to everything. But there was an ice cream social and a pancake breakfast, which I did get a free tank top from, and a couple other events that I went to over the course of the weekend before school started. That way I was able to meet people, talk to people, and not completely be alone on my first day. And then school started and reality set in, and I was like, okay, here comes college. First week I looked great. I was up on time every single day, was in class 20 minutes early. First week was rocking. Class was 15 minutes long. You go in, you get your syllabus, and you leave. But the second week of school, I stopped trying. 10 minutes before class would start, I was rolling out of bed, throwing my hair up in a ponytail and going to class, because that's how I've always worked. Even in high school, I was rolling out of bed like 30 minutes before I had to be at school, so it's fine. I always get to class on time. I have never been late to a class, so I'm rocking and rolling with this 10 minutes before class thing. But anyways, a couple days after I got here, I got a text from a lady named Casey, and she's over a lot of activities and a lot of the things at the BCM, which is our Baptist Collegiate Ministries on campus. And I kind of got to know some people from the BCM back in May when I came to sign up for my classes and I came for orientation and stuff. They had a booth set up outside, so I really got to talk to a couple people there, got introduced to them, and I filled out a card with some interest for the BCM. And she contacted me and said, hey, we saw where you were interested in our worship team. We would love to have you. Practice is, tomorrow at 4:30. We hope to see you there. And I went, and I am so glad that I did, because for me, worshiping is my favorite way to give, my praise to God. And I've always loved singing, and I used to sing in my church band back in Kingsport. So that to me was very important, and the people there are so great. And let me tell you, coming from a band of just a bunch of high schoolers wanting to sing, going to a college band with some extremely talented, like, musical majoring people, and I don't even know. It was a huge transformation and something I was not used to at all. They sounded so amazing together the first night of practice, and I was so thrilled that I was able to be a part of something so incredible and be able to worship God the way that I love worshiping. And so, jumped right in and sang, I think, the second or third week, and I've been singing the past couple weeks. But I've been kind of sick, so this week's my off week. Trying to recover and get better from whatever I have. And I honestly could not have asked for a better group of people to be involved with right off the bat, starting school, because, they don't lie. Like, it hits hard, the homesickness and, all of the new things that you have to learn as a freshman hit really hard within those first couple weeks of school. And having those people at the BCM who I could, go to for a shoulder to cry on, or just go to and say, hey, look, I could really use a prayer today. Like, I'm having a rough day, and, school's kind of tough right now. Stressed out trying to get adjusted, I could use a prayer. They are there for you, and they are constantly supporting you and encouraging you in your walk with God. And that to me was so important to have before I came to school. That was one thing that I had talked with my parents about and my brother about, because he's involved in Chi Alpha at his school. And it was just something that I really wanted to be involved in, and something that I knew I wanted to find right off the bat, whether it was the Chi Alpha here or Young Life or the BCM. I knew that I wanted to be involved some way with a Christian organization where I could strengthen my faith, because that was something I knew had to grow stronger when I got to college, instead of, you know, kind of just forgetting about it, because, you know, that is common with a lot of people who go to college. It's hard to maintain your faith and stay strong in your faith and stay strong in your beliefs when you come to college, because you're on your own, you have your own freedom. So having those people there for me at all times of the day, any day of the week, has been so incredible, because I have needed people, and not having my mom or my sister or my dad or anybody, you know, who I can go to has been extremely hard for me. So having those people at the BCM has been great, and we actually, if anyone wants to drive up here, or if you live in the Clarksville area, at Dawn, at Danny, we are having a night at the B, November the 4th and the 5th, raising money for the Baptist Collegiate Ministries. I'll be singing, and everybody else will be singing. It's going to be so amazing, and I know God is going to be there, and it is going to be so incredible. And if you can make it, you should come and watch. It's going to be so much fun, and I'm so excited. But the BCM has definitely been a very important aspect of the past month of my life. Another thing that has been very important to me and has been so much fun is my sorority. At the Ice Cream Social move-in weekend, I talked to so many girls from the sorority that I'm in, and I was very on the fence about it coming in. I didn't know if that was really something that I wanted to do, and talking to them eased my fears, eased my worries, and I knew that that was something I wanted to do, and that was somewhere, you know, I wanted to be active in. So I went through recruitment, and I found my home, and I'm an 80 Pi, as many of you already know from my pictures on Facebook, and I have the world's best big Hannah Richardson. I love you so much. And me and Hannah clicked day one at the Ice Cream Social. I told her all through recruitment I wanted to be 80 Pi, and that's where I felt like my heart was telling me to go. You know, I felt most comfortable with them, and that was so important to me. All of the people in 80 Pi were so welcoming and so loving, and I couldn't have asked for a better home to run home to. Better sorority to run home to. I don't really know what I just said. But I have loved every moment of 80 Pi so far. I've had so many opportunities to do so many things. I have met so many people. Like, it is unreal the amount of people I have met in the past month because of 80 Pi. I've made so many friends. I'm dancing in our lip sync battle October the 6th to raise money for Camp Rainbow, which is it's our local philanthropy. So that's gonna be lit. We go to the Ronald McDonald House and have all of these events that, you know, we can participate in and be active in as members of this sorority, and it has been so much fun. It is so time consuming, but it is the best time consuming thing I could ever do in my life. I can't thank God enough for the friendships that I've had, because like I said earlier with the people from the BCM, adjusting is hard, and having those people that you can always count on to be there for you and support you and pick you up when you're down is so amazing and so important to me. And it's also very helpful that I'm a nursing major, and there are tons of nursing majors in there who have their old notes at Hannah, and can help you study and can give you tips on different professors and their tests and etc., etc. So that has been a huge plus of being an 80 Pi, and I'm so excited for the next 4 years in 80 Pi and all the opportunities that I'm going to have and the experiences that I'm going to have and the friendships that I'm going to make. I can't wait to see what's ahead of me. Classes have been kind of crazy, off the subject of AD Pi now. Yeah, it's been class. Lots of studying. Most of my free time I'm either studying or doing homework or doing stuff for AD Pi or the BCM. I feel like I never have a free moment. But on a positive note, I did make an A on my first anatomy test, which was huge because it was not an easy test and I did not feel prepared going in, but I guess I was prepared, which is a good thing. And you know, I'm constantly staying busy, which helps me work harder with my classes and stuff. So it's still been an adjustment because it's way different from high school. You know, you're not going to the same class 5 days a week, you know, and multiple classes a day. I mean, you have multiple classes a day, but sometimes you go to your class 1 day a week. Sometimes it's 3 days a week. And sometimes you have to have this done in between this and this. And so it's huge change from high school. But it's nice having my own freedom and like managing my own time and figuring out, okay, you have this amount of time, you have to get this done this time. But off from classes, on a bad note, I've had no air conditioning for 6 days. My air conditioning went out last Wednesday or Thursday, I think. And the maintenance people have been in my room 6 times, have replaced my entire air conditioning unit, and it's still not working. It is miserable in here, and I miss sleeping in my bed. So fingers crossed they get this fixed soon, because I would really like to sleep in my own bed. Family weekend is this weekend, and I am so excited because I haven't seen my family in like a month, and I miss them so much. I think I FaceTime my mom on an average, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a day. I'm pretty sure like the first or second day of school I FaceTime my mom like 12 or 13 times in one day, and by the end of the night she was like, Danielle, like, what more could you have to tell me? You FaceTimed me 30 minutes ago. But I missed her, and I still miss her, and I miss everybody. I miss my sister, I miss my dad, I miss my doggy. Hi, Samson! And so Mud Bowl's this weekend, and I'm so lit. So basically Mud Bowl, they fill our Dunn Center, which is like our auditorium. There's a huge like little bowl is what they call it. It's a lot of grass. It's where our band practices. They fill it completely with mud, and they set up a ton of volleyball courts. You get on teams and you play mud volleyball, and it is so dirty and so awesome. I cannot wait to kick butt. So I'm playing with AD Pi. My team is stacked, except my big, Hannah, is hurt. She sprained her ankle. She's in a boot for like 6 to 8 weeks, so she can't play. But I'm also on the intramural volleyball team with AD Pi, and I'm on our flag football team for my dorm thing. So I'm loving it. I haven't played a single flag football game because I've been singing at the BCM the past 2 Thursdays, so I've missed our games, but I actually get to play in this game this Thursday, and I have no idea what I'm doing because I've never played flag football in my life, but it is going to be okay. Just can't tackle anybody. Just run after them and get the ball, get a touchdown, and I'll be good to go. Other than that, I mean, life's been pretty good. I've made so many friends in and out of my sorority, in and out of the BCM, kind of random people here and there. I'm staying on top of everything, getting things done. Don't procrastinate, because I learned that the hard way when I didn't do good on a test. So don't procrastinate, study. And other than that, that's basically been my first month of college. It has been so much fun. It has been so stressful already. I've had just about every emotion in the book that you could possibly imagine having as a freshman in college. Pretty sure I've already gained the freshman 15, and it will probably wind up being like the freshman 30 or 50 by the end of this year. But I'm not even gonna worry about that at this point. But anyways, that's my first month of college. Sorry this was a long video. I had tried to split it up into other videos, but it just didn't really work out so well. But I'm so excited for the rest of the semester and everything that's to come. Fall break is in like 3 weeks, and I finally get to go home and see my doggy. I get to see my family this weekend, but I get to see my doggy in like 3 weeks, and I don't think you guys know how excited I am to just like cuddle him and get the biggest hug and lots of kisses from him. Because I see all these doggies on campus and I just want to take them home with me and I can't. So I miss my Samson. But fall break's in a couple weeks. I get to go home, go see some band competitions, go DB band, kick butt. But other than that, there's not much else to say. So thank you guys for watching this very long video about my first month of college. I'll try to post more vlogs as I can throughout the semester. If anything fun and important happens, maybe I'll do one this weekend for family weekend, but we will see. So anyways, thanks for watching.